artists. Today we are going to create an artwork based on my favorite thing to draw and paint, Jeju. Over spring break, I had the opportunity to do a lot of different paintings, and I painted two scenes of Jeju that I wanted to share with you. One of them is, you guys probably recognize it, it is Sanbangsan, and it's got the beautiful canola flowers which are blooming right now. And then the other one, I'm still not completely finished with. This is one of the cliffs outside of the Andok Valley, just on the south side of the island, and I've still got to add my canola flowers down here. I love the beautiful cliffs that cascade down and the basalt volcanic rocks too. So those are really fun to paint. And today's artwork is going to be all about Jeju. So today you're going to need a pencil, white paper, and a black marker, and we will be doing So today I'm starting off with my paper horizontally. Now you'll notice that I'm going to draw with a black marker. I would recommend that you draw first with pencil, but sometimes it can be a little bit challenging to see the pencil marks. So I'm drawing with black marker, but I recommend you use a pencil and eraser. Feel free to pause the video anytime you need to catch up. You can also go back and rewind or fast forward if you want to see where the projects are going. You can change the setting and the scene as much as you want to, so don't feel like you have to copy my drawing. So I've drawn the horizontal line. The straight line right across is going to be where the canola flowers are. And then I am building my mountain by drawing one hill and one cliff at a time. Look at the picture and let the top of the mountain guide your pencil or your marker. It doesn't have to be exact, but you'll see that there are different bumps and cliffs going all the way through. You make a mistake, you can erase. Alright guys, get ready for some fun as we begin to build the cliffs. Whoosh! Wow! Pew! Pew! The lines that you're making right now are going to be some of the shadows. So you can take a look at the picture and see where those go, and try to imagine that you are running your pencil across the mountain. Where would the bumps be? Pew, pew, pew. It also is fun to make noises as you draw these lines down. Now, it's not very common for Sanbangsan to have snow on the top, but we normally do see trees up there. So I'm going to draw some trees and some bushes right along the top. And without the color, the green color on there, you'll notice that it kind of looks like snow. And you know, if you want to make it snow, go for it. But I'm doing this just to help guide me in my drawing, especially when I go back to color. So because I'm using a black and white drawing and not a lot of shading as I go, we're kind of creating a coloring sheet here. Now that I have my basic outline for my mountain drawn, I'm going to go in and add some thin and thick lines. Fix any caterpillars. This would be a good time for you to get your marker out now if you're going to use a marker to draw, and you can trace the mountain here. Adding different sized lines makes the mountain have space. And now I'm adding some small bushes down at the bottom. I'm looking at my photograph and I'm not drawing a lot of detail. The farther things are away, the less detail they would have. And this is a main indicator for me when I go back to add color later. Where are my bushes going to be? Alright, now it is time for us to add our canola flowers. Our canola flowers are located in the foreground, or the area closest to us. They're going to have the most detail. The canola flowers have 4 petals, and I am drawing just a few simple canola flowers in the front. So I'm not going to fill my entire area with canola flowers, but I am going to draw a few of the canola flower plants. And I'm adding some extra stems and some thicker stems because, again, remember, when you add these, when you add the flowers in, remember you're going to go back to color them in later. I'm normally bunching them together, so I'll draw 4 or 5 canola flowers and add them onto one plant. But you can add more if you want to. It is completely up to you. You can even practice on a different piece of paper first if you wanted to do that before you add it in. And this might be an area that you feel comfortable drawing with marker. So if you do a little practicing and then you want to start right away drawing your canola flowers with marker so you don't have to go back and outline them, you can do that also. This is your picture, so do what makes you happy and what you feel comfortable with your artwork. Now that I have just a few flowers in the front with some stronger details, I'm going to begin to draw just a simple pattern in the back. You can see that I'm just drawing kind of a circle inside of a circle at random areas throughout, and as they get farther away, they get a little smaller and a little bit less detailed. You can draw, maybe this is an area that you don't want to draw flowers, you can draw zigzags. Think of some of the Zentangles that we've done, and remember that this is your picture to design. So I'm going to speed it up really quick, and you'll see that I add some grass lines and some, again, some flowers going through there. Now that I've gone back and kind of cleaned up my lines, I all of a sudden just had a crazy urge to make my Sanbangsan painting more of a starry night. So instead of drawing the sun and some clouds in the background like I planned, I just started some swirls. And feel free to design yours however you'd like. Maybe you've got some butterflies flying in the background, or you have a some birds. Maybe it's raining. This is your picture to create and do as you please. Now the lines that I'm adding right now, those are inspired by Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night, and I'm going to put a picture of his awesome work up for you to see, and maybe you'll get the same inspiration. Using my art superpowers, I am doing turbo speed to finish my artwork here, and then I'm going to go back and again clean up my lines, maybe make some of my lines thicker or thinner in areas to add interest, and then I'm going to add some color, baby, color. I can't wait to see what your artwork looks like. If you have any questions, send me an email or a G-chat. Have a great day!